Get rigged.
Hopefully I don't freeze. I'm the type of person that doesn't do public speaking. These shake.
That's what editing.
Last time they did an interview with me was over the child led toy laws, and I was talking just fine until they turned the camera on and I froze.
You'll be fine. So you can just look right over here at me. First question's easy. State and spell your name. State and spell your name for me.
Rayleigh Schrocco, R-A-L-Y-N-S-C-H-R-A-C-E-O.
And what's your position, would you say? Are you the head,
I'm the main organizer of this event. This year, I helped organize last year as well.
Okay. And first tell me about GMOs and what it means to someone who doesn't understand.
GMOs are genetically engineered seeds, and it's not being done the natural way. An example is the corn. They are injecting Roundup into the seed. It doesn't wash off. We're ingesting that. Numerous studies have been done by independent groups that have discovered that the Bt toxin is being found in the bloodstreams of people after ingesting it. Does damage to red blood cells, kidneys. Another recent study that was just released is connecting the rising gluten disorders directly related to the GMOs, which did surprise me much because I had never heard of a gluten disorder until the GMOs were introduced into our food. And the really bad part about it is that they're sneaking it into our food without any labeling, and most people aren't aware of it. So that is why we're out here, it's public awareness. And we're going to march down to the park, and then we're going to have a few speakers down there.
Okay. So how will this affect our kids? You were saying, I mean, obviously, if you have Roundup in your food, it's not that healthy for you.
Exactly. I said that studies have shown that it does cause tumors as well. If you look at the timeline of the escalation of cancer in our country, it started around the same time as the introduction of GMOs being put into our food without our knowledge. So there's got to be a correlation there.
Now, other countries don't have this, correct? Not everyone has this.
Correct. Most countries require labeling. I think all of them do, but America at least require labeling at the bare minimum. There are a lot of countries now that are banning GMOs because their studies have shown that it's extremely harmful to both humans and the environment.
But you want to see a change here, obviously.
Yes.
How do you think you're going to make a difference today locally?
Public awareness, consumer demand is the best way to go. I know myself, I live in New Boston, it's almost directly across from Muscatine. When I first found out about the milk, the growth hormone being put in the milk, what I did was I started calling all the grocery stores in Muscatine and asking if they had RBGH-free milk. Well, for a month or two, I got a no from just about all of them except Aldi's, because the Friendly Farms is not RBGH injected. But then about a month or two, I started getting a yes. Because when they told me no, I responded with, well, I won't be having my husband stop there for groceries. It made a difference. I think all the grocery stores in Muscatine now stock milk that has the Farmer's Pledge on it. And that's another thing is that, you need to look for that Farmer's Pledge because they're the ones that do not have it in it. It's a real shame that the people that aren't guilty of injecting this stuff into our food are the only ones that are doing the labeling.
Now, for those who are arguing for GMOs,
I'm going to have to say money. They prefer money over safety. There's a documentary that I can't remember the geneticist's name right now. It's David something. I'm terrible with names. He was the head of the Canadian Genetics Lab, and he does it's a little over an hour documentary up on YouTube. And he goes into the genetics. Now, this is a man that is a geneticist and was head of the Canadian Genetics Lab, and he's against it. He said that what they're doing is dangerous. It's not been tested. They do not know what they're doing yet. There's not been enough research done on it.
Is there anything else you want to add? I guess just you're talking about how you made a difference in grocery stores. Do you think just that little difference is going to grow into something a lot bigger?
I hope so. Right now, about 70% of the things stocked in the grocery stores contain GMOs. And people have no way of knowing unless they are very knowledgeable and know what to look for. And even then, you're still not sure because it could be a GMO item or it could not be. Or it could be a non-GMO item that's been contaminated by cross-pollination, which is another problem of being allowing them to grow them out in the open.
All right, thank you so much.
Oh, well, I guess I could say,
Go ahead.
to learn more, we do have a group on Facebook, GMO Free Quad Cities.